Hey, it's Ben here. In this video, I'm going to be doing a review of ADALeadz. This is a new cloud-based software that goes out and detects different local businesses' websites and businesses and lets you know if they are ADA compliant or not. And that allows you to go ahead and contact them and land them as a client to sell your ADA services to. Now, ADA stands for Americans with Disabilities Act. I'll explain what that is in a second. Some of you might be wondering, though, what's the difference between this one and some of the other ADA softwares that have come out? So first, this is more of just a lead finding tool in general that allows you to prospect clients, send them a really detailed, informative report that explains what ADA is, why they need to have their site ADA compliant to avoid being sued, and allows you to go ahead and contact them with a nice lead magnet. And the other softwares in the past, these were more widgets that you could install on the client's site that help them become ADA compliant. This one focuses more on finding the clients to sell the services to. All right, so what's ADA? For those who don't know, or if it wasn't really properly explained at all to you, it stands for Americans with Disabilities Act. This is a law that passed that makes it that places that accommodate any sort of people at their location, like local businesses, for example, like dentists, they need to have their website compliant to help people with disabilities find their services and access their services. For example, someone who is deaf or they can't see, they need to be able to adjust the color. They need to be able to somehow figure out or have text read to them so that they can call and get serviced. Now, some people are getting sued. This is becoming increasingly more, unfortunately, because people went to go access something. For example, their electricity went out in the middle of the night. They're disabled. They don't want to freeze during the winter. So then they call a local electric company or handyman company. These are usually bigger companies that end up getting sued. And they can't get to the number. They can't rate the services. The website is basically older HTML website that doesn't allow them to actually get the help, and they end up having to be cold and maybe get sick over the night. And then they can sue the business because the business was not disability compliant. It did not allow people with disabilities to find their number, get in contact with them, see the services. So there's been softwares in the past, and this one has a widget as well that helps them become compliant with the Americans with Disabilities Act. And this one, though, helps find the businesses that aren't compliant and allows you to send a lead magnet to help sell your services. So it has the widget as well, but the main point is to find the leads. So let me quickly go through this and how it's going to work. What you're going to do here is first go to Prospect Finder and enter your keyword like plumbers and then the location. And then we're going to search. So say, for example, someone house flood and they're trying to get in contact with a plumber to fix it. They found a large plumbing company, one of the biggest ones in the city of Pittsburgh, for example, and there was they were blind. They would not be able, and their website wasn't ADA compliant. Then there could be a chance that they could sue them, especially if it's a bigger company that's willing just to settle and get money because they had to live in a house that was flooded. All right, so what you're going to do is going to quickly find a bunch of plumbing companies. What we can do here is view the company. So if it has a higher rating, chances are the website's more compliant. If it has a lower rating, that one's even higher. Then chances are the business website is not very good, and they might they may not want to even buy the services. So you probably need a mix of businesses that have high ratings and ones that are lower. But we're going to be able to drill down in more detail in a second here. So what we can do is find some leads, check out their site and their business, as you can see here. So we can go ahead and check out their actual URL to see, is it ADA compliant or not? And then if we want to add this one, you can go ahead and click Add, choose a category if we want, and click Save. So we can set up these categories ourselves in the Your Prospects category. So here's all the prospects that we've gone ahead and added that we want to go ahead and reach out to, because we saw their site, it's not really ADA compliant, and we might be able to land them as a client and sell our ADA services too. So there's a number of actions we can do over here. First, what we can do is we can add them to a client. Now there's a full CRM here that allows you to sort by prospects, then sort by people we actually got as a client that we need to serve. We go ahead and edit the prospects information if we find some more updated information. We can go ahead and assign them a category. We can view them again, and then this one is going to allow us to begin to create the report for them. All right, so we can select an email template to contact them with, and we can go ahead and start to generate what report. So this is the ADA accessibility report. This is going to allow us to send them like a lead magnet that basically says what. I'm going to show you this in a second, but like it will show you what the ADA even is. Some YouTube videos from the government and major channels talking about how this is important, why their site isn't ADA compliant, the things that it failed at, and then how to go ahead and begin contacting you to get their site ADA compliant. Also, we can include performance and SEO if we want to sell them additional marketing services, but let's just go ahead, and you probably want to start with just the ADA service, right? So we can hit generate and send, and it will go ahead and email them using this template and the report. All right, so let's go ahead and generate a report. So what it will do is it will submit the report to be created for them, and then in a minute here, or in a second, it's going to go ahead and tell us a little notification that shows that the report was created. So let's download the report, open it up, and this is what it's going to look like. So we have this a nice title here. Everything was in coherent grammar. Talks about what ADA is. Here's some things from major channels that we can go ahead and view the report on NBC, on Fox, on CNN. The number of lawsuits that have happened throughout the last few months, and everything that they need to do to begin becoming compliant. So it actually went through their site, found a few things that they need to have, and then it was talking about what they need to do. So this is a great way to get your foot in the door and tell them, hey, you might be sued. We just want to send this to make sure that everything's okay. This is what you need to do to get everything ready. Now, chances are they're going to have no idea what this is. They don't have time to do this. They don't have the software to do it. So they're going to, not all of them, but some of them are going to email you back and say, well, can you help us with this? Can we get on a call? Can you explain this more? What does this mean? Why are these businesses up here getting sued? Why are they talking on Fox that this is a big deal? So this is going to get your foot in the door to help sell your services, right? And we can either download the report and send a cold email ourselves from scratch, or again, you can use the software with the done for you templates and just send it right away, just like that. Now in here we have our clients that we were able to land. Here we have our reports that we created. You can just download it and look at it like that. And then we have a widget here where we can begin creating the widgets to make them ADA compliant. So it does come with the ADA widget here to begin making their site compliant. So it's like an all-in-one software. And then finally, we can go to settings here, and you can customize your report. So you want to put your own logo here, your own website to get in contact, your own number. So the report is fully customizable. And you can check this out on the sales page, but this is the difference between the ADALeadz and the ADA Comply that I talked about before. Again, the ADA Comply was more of the initial widget that you can install. The ADALeadz is more to find leads, like I just showed you, and send them that done-for-you report. So overall, if you're looking to sell local business services, this is a unique one that not many people are doing. It's definitely a real thing. The ADA compliance and American Disabilities Act, and this is something that you want. You can get access to, like I said, it's going to be $47 one time, I'm told. There will be some upsells for more features, like always, just so you're aware. And if this is something that you are interested in, you can go ahead and check out the sales page. You can see this more in detail. to learn why it's different than the previous ADA Comply software, and get access for the one-time price during the launch special if this is something that will help your local agency business. So thanks for watching this video, and I'll talk to you again soon.